Hi everyone, welcome back to Aligned Souls Tarot. I am Lindsay, and today we are going to be doing our singles love read for my lovely Taurians. Hello, my fellow Taurians. Yeah, so if you have somebody in mind, or you are talking to somebody, or dating somebody, or any of those scenarios that involve another person, this reading probably won't resonate with you. You are more than happy to, you are more than happy to watch it. Is that how the saying goes? I feel like that's not how the saying goes. I don't know why it came out like that. But, yeah, go ahead and watch it. You're free to watch it. There might be a message in here for you, which is why you were drawn to it. But if it doesn't resonate, don't take it to heart because it's supposed to be for just singles only. Okay, with that said, a couple of decks are out on the board that were not here previously. The last reading I did with Aries, I was drawn to pull out these two decks for some reason. It actually connected in their reading at the end, but I left them up here because I'm just going to go from there with everybody's read. So we have the Amenti Oracle deck, or the Feather Heart deck is what it's called. It's an Egyptian deck. I haven't used this, guys, in like over a year, and it's right here. So this one has a lot to do with self-healing, ways to connect and surrender and stuff like that. That's why it's at the top. In case you guys haven't noticed, I put all of my Oracle decks up top, all the tarot decks on the side, outside of the messages I've created. We also have the Moonology Manifestation deck. If you missed the last video for Taurus, it's just exactly as it says. It's manifestation cards. They are oracle cards, kind of different from your other Moonology deck that you see on other channels. But I've started to like those the more that I use them. And then lastly, I pulled out the Divine Animals Oracle, which I have used in the past, but it has been a minute, and those guys are right there. Doesn't necessarily mean that I will be using all of those today, but I just wanted to give you a heads up in case I am drawn to those, that those are what those are. And I don't know that those are listed in the description box below. I think the manifestation ones are, but I don't think the other ones are. So, really quickly before we get started, and I figure out what deck they want me to use, the description box has a lot of information in it. I'm not doing extended today. I should do extended though, because I haven't done them in a while, but extended information is in the description box. You can totally sign up for extended reads, like all of them, or you can just get them one by one as they come out. It's totally up to you, but that information is in the description box. My other brands are in the description box as well if you want to check those out. It's about healing your body. Physically, it's for those of you who have chronic illnesses, called the Healing Lifestyle. I do not have the packet up right now because I'm not accepting clients at the moment, but you are more than free to check that out on social media and other areas to see what that is all about. So when I do open it, you have that reference for you if that applies to you. So I don't know why I'm telling you guys all this. I normally don't tell you all of these things. But, so my brand is healing mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Spiritually comes in on this channel. Mentally and emotionally comes in on this channel too. But anyways, it's across the board. There's like three different main brands that I have, and all that's in below. Anyways, the cards I use are below. If you I cannot speak. If you want to, or feel inclined to donate to the channel, that's below as well. There's also an Amazon list for cards that would be awesome to have for the channel, so you guys are more than welcome to check those things out if you're so inclined. No pressure to do so or anything like that. But yeah, so all that's in the description box below. Also, side note, outside of the description box, remember that this is a general read, so it's not going to resonate with everybody because there's a lot of people that watch these videos. So take what does and leave the rest. Do not try to make it fit. Hopefully when you watch this video, it resonates with you, it should resonate with you. If not, come back within a week or two and hopefully it'll resonate then. Otherwise, you are more than welcome. That's the saying. You are more than welcome to check out your other placements. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. I kind of went through a couple of these already and shuffled them and kind of pulled some cards to get kind of the energy going before we started so I could walk you through it. So what I got was that there is somebody in the past, and I know I hate this storyline too, there's somebody in the past who has had some sort of healing that they've done, some sort of tower moment that they have come into that has really just changed their outlook. It's changed the way that they see you, and I feel like they weren't ready in the past and they are ready now. Okay, and so they're gaining the strength to kind of come forward and tell you about like this tower moment that they had, and obviously not going to say that they had a tower moment, but this just sort of some sort of revelation that they've had, some sort of healing that they've had, and they want to come forward and they want to talk to you about that. You will receive a message from this particular person. I feel like you guys probably don't know who it is. I mean, you will once obviously they message you, but not off the top of your head. You don't know. So it might come as a surprise for some of you, but it will make you guys very happy to hear from this person. And what else was one of the cards they gave me? Okay, so I feel like they were in the past, they were your person that you thought would like go the distance. Oh, they're telling me to get one more out. Okay. But you thought this person would go the distance with you, and it ended. But it ended because they needed time to heal and become better for this situation. Okay. And they've done that. It's taken some time and they've done that. And I think that's why you kind of don't know who it is because it's been a while. It's been a while since you've heard from this person. So that was everything I got when I was getting the energy for the read. What I have right now, I get two more. One and two. Cool deal. Alright, bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Wands in the reverse. We'll go through that in just a second. Lots of heart chakra here on the board. These are the Chakra Wisdom Tarot deck. So each color represents a chakra, but you have a lot of green out here. You have 6 of them actually. So it does tell me that the heart chakra needs cleansing for you. It could be for your person, but more than likely it is for you. Which reminds me, energies can be reversed in the reading. So again, if it seems like what I'm saying is more your person rather than you, then apply it as such. You know your situation better than I do. Okay. But this person has healed. There are emotions that were brought to the surface for them, and they have gone through the healing process of doing so. They took the time out to do that. And now that they've healed, they're coming back in with this hope that you guys can be a quote-unquote power couple again, or now that they have healed. Move my microphone over. Okay. So Taurus, this is totally your card, Queen of Pentacles here. That's a Taurus card, and you have the King of Wands here matching up with that. So you could be dealing with a Aries or a Leo or a Sagittarius. A lot of times the King of Wands just personally to me deals with Leos, but take it as it resonates for you. It is a fire sign, or they have fire in their chart. Queen of Pentacles, like I said, I typically represent you. The fact that it's a male and a female does not matter. It's energies. It's not actual physical genders with that. So the question here is, are you going to take the risk of starting something again with this person? And we will go into that in a minute. But yes, that is what's on the board. I think they are kind of questioning that. The fact that you don't know who it is, obviously doesn't help your side of the situation. But they are wondering, because they left in such a way that they're unsure. They have hope that it'll work out, but they're unsure if it will. They're unsure if you will accept them back. So, looking at the second half here, you have the Page of Coins in reverse, the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and the Page of Swords in the reverse. So you have 2 pages here. All 3 of those are in the reverse. And so what that tells me is that exactly what I just said here with the Fool card is like this person isn't sure how you are going to accept their communication, right? And they've been really contemplating about how to go about saying the right things, okay? And they're trying to come from a healed perspective, and they're saying curious, but they're really questioning, they've been thinking about a lot, like how to say what it is that they need to say in such a way that you accept it. So they're curious if you'll accept it through understanding eyes, okay? So the difference between an ace and what would be a page is the birth of the idea versus like the beginning of the idea versus like actually dwelling on it and thinking about it before you start taking action, which would be the knights. So this is weighing heavily on their mind is how do they get this conversation started? How do they go about saying what they need to say? And ultimately, how do they present this offer to you that you will actually accept them back potentially, right? Because that would be the goal of things. Like I mentioned before, like this has taken a lot of time, and I feel like they're saying now's the time. I mean, obviously, but I feel like because it's taken a lot of time, you have done some healing as well. Not to the extent that they have, because they really needed it more than you did. So kudos on your behalf. But divine timing was what was behind this relationship, okay? And that's kind of what they're telling me to tell you, is that if you were ever questioning why this situation ended up the way that it did or fell out the way that it did, is because it was divine timing. The timing was there to put you in their path, to trigger them to heal, and now the timing has come back around where because of that healing, both on your end and their end, things can potentially come to fruition again, okay? But this person has put down their guard, and I feel like they are hoping that you put down your guard too, like I said, and see them through understanding eyes. 4 of Wands here, and let's see, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. Let's go a little deeper. 2 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So, let me just get this energy real quick. Okay, so Taurus, I feel like you have kind of just been waiting. I feel like you haven't been taking much action. I mean, okay, from a personal standpoint, I haven't been taking much action either. So, but based off of these cards, they're kind of stagnant energies. So it's kind of like you have, like she has her ship out here in this calm harbor, but then there's this ship here that's totally in chaos and rough seas. So I feel like you are transitioning right now from this feeling of chaos to a feeling of calm, but it's a sense of like you not being concerned with being single anymore, okay? I feel like before it would frustrate you to a certain extent, and you would go, they're telling me hunting. Oh, I hate that word so much. But they're telling me that like you would go out and actually like actively like be seeking people out to be your companion. And like I said, I hate the fact that they said hunting. That's such a bad image that I got with that. Okay, anyways, sorry guys. Guides can be funny sometimes. Anyway, so I feel like I don't know that you were in a place where you thought that love wasn't coming. I mean, some of you probably have got to that extent, but I feel like you were like, you know, it's not that you're not interested. I don't want to say that you're not interested. It's just that and they're telling me better off without somebody. And see, I feel like that's not right. I feel like it's like, here's why I'm getting tongue-tied, is because I know how I feel right now in this, and I feel this, and I know how I feel, and it's not that you're not interested, and it's not that you're not trying to seek somebody. It's that you're tired of the cycles. Like, you're tired of going through the same motions and getting the same end result, and you're like, what's the point? And I even hate saying what's the point, but it's like, you're more calm. And this is so funny because I just told one of my good friends this morning. I said, it's better to I'd rather have a calm single life than a dramatic, like, high energy sort of in and out relationships with people. You know what I mean? So, and I feel like that's where you're at, is you would just rather be like, okay, yes, I'm single, I'm alone, this is how it is, but it's calm, versus like trying to find somebody in this chaos, right? They're trying to find somebody, going through the motions, trying to figure them out, having them try to figure you out, and it's just exhausting, right? And I feel like you're tired. So you're not really, like I said, you're not really seeing this communication come in. It's unexpected. And at the same time, it's like whatever happens in your future is just kind of happening. I feel like you're surrendering a lot these days to that, to like, you're not in control and you know it. And I feel like that's why these cards are played out the way that they are. I feel like you're probably more, oh wow, okay. I feel like you're more focused on you, your career, your finances, getting your life straight before this comes in. But at the same time, they're telling me like this is a vision board. I don't know if you guys can see that. Okay. So basically, it's a painting in the background of what the Ten of Cups is. I wish I had the Ten of Cups up top here, but let's see if it's right here. Nope. Okay. So the Ten of Cups is basically this couple here with these two children, and they're playing, right? That's the Ten of Cups. So this image is like, they're telling me it's like a vision board. It's like, this is what you're manifesting, but it's in the back of your head. You're like, okay, if I just, you know, don't dwell on it, and if I just kind of put it on the back burner, then it'll come to fruition. And that's a great energy to be in. Like I said, I feel like you're more focused on finances and career, things that you have control over, and I step lightly with saying having control over stuff. Okay. All right, that's it for that one. So when I picked this up, I saw the Nine of Cups, and that's why I said, oh wow, is because this is about wish fulfillment, and this is about wish fulfillment coming in for your future, right? So wish fulfillment could be fulfilled by this person that we're talking about on the board here. But there's definitely some sort of wish fulfillment here as far as your heart space goes that, like I said, is going to make you happy, which very much could be this person. Okay, in this deck, I picked up the Happy card and the Milk and Honey card. So this very well could be this person that we have on the board. You also have the Ten of Swords back here, which is about new beginnings, which we've already discussed. You have the Page of Cups, about that offer coming in, right, from the heart space. And here's that Tower moment, and then here's the Victory card. You even have the Eight of Cups with a communication coming in, this person coming back around and their heart space being healed. And so, yeah, I feel like it's because this Tower moment happened with them. And because of that, they now have this victorious state of mind when it comes to you. I probably shouldn't go through all of these, but anyway, so you have the Nurturing card there at the end, and that's way too many cards for me to go in the bottom of the deck, but lots of good energy coming as far as what's coming in for you guys. And like I said, whoever this person is, that is right here, like they have done some healing. They have, they're just trying to figure out how to come in and tell you these things. So I'm going to get some clarification on the Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords over there real quick. And then we'll move on. So Ace of Swords and the Page of Swords right here in the reverse. Just clarify. So guys, if you are like wondering, okay, yep, all right. Yeah, there were, okay, wait, hold on. If you're wondering why I flip them like that, like why I spin them like that, if you haven't watched another video of mine, it's because it helps me understand how they actually want me to receive the card, especially if it comes out sideways and I'm unsure about it. I just do that for like a second clarification. So it came up upside down. I didn't really feel like it was right, but when I did that, it came up upside down again. So there it is. There you have it. So what this means is that, like I said before, like this person is unsure that you will be accepting of what they have to say. This is a lack of victory, okay? And like I said, it's basically rejection, right? They have a fear of rejection here. On the bottom, you do have the Six of Cups, indicating some sort of soul tie with this person, or at least they feel that way. And they're telling me to pull this one, which means they want to work on this with you, okay? Let's see what else comes through as far as, yep, I was going to say, what were they healing? So there's your Four of Swords, and here is the Two of Cups. So they have healed some sort of emotional state of theirs. They might in the past have been emotionally unavailable. There's the Queen of Pentacles again. Guys, here's the Four of Wands again. So you're basically just getting, okay, they're telling me to get this card here. Yeah, Page of Cups in the reverse. They're basically just telling me like what needed healing was. They felt that you were on a different level than they were, and they kind of felt unworthy of the situation. Yeah, here's Death card at the bottom of the deck. And so they've definitely transformed out of this energy. They're not going to repeat the same cycles again when it comes to matters of the heart, and they feel like they have up leveled now through this healing, where they are willing to work on this and actually offer you that cup that was being held back. And I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, but I'll just mention it again. They felt like they were not good enough and they were emotionally unavailable at the time that this had originally started. Okay, I'm gonna get the Nine of Wands clarification real quick. Basically putting your guard down, but I just want to clarify if there's anything else in regards to that we need to know about. Decision of, whoops. Yeah, definitely heart space stuff coming up here. Yep, look at that. Knight of Cups, King of Cups. So they had to make the decision between these two energies here. Were they going to be the Knight of Cups for you, or were they going to be the King of Cups for you? And they are choosing to be the King of Cups for you because they feel like that is what you deserve, and they want to come in and balance the scales with you. Okay, again, they've done this healing. You have the Moon card here again. That Knight of Swords is all about how are they going to come in and communicate with you, and they're telling me keep going. King of Wands here is about that confidence. So they have the confidence to come in. They just need to formulate the right words and how to say it. That's what they're thinking. So they're definitely more up in their head, but they're totally open as far as their heart goes for you, and giving you what they couldn't give you before. The Fool in reverse, we'll do, I know I said I was only going to do a couple and move on, but it's like, it's just drawing to me, so. Alright, so the Fool card here, we do have this surrender and this keeping them up at night sort of energy here. And again, you got a lot of swords with this. Queen of Swords on the bottom. I don't know if you guys see that. There you go. So the Fool card here is telling me is, are they going to see, like, are you going to pass judgment on them? Okay, this is what is keeping them up at night currently right now. Or no, sorry, they're telling me not now. It used to. So it used to keep them up all night was, are you judging them? Which is partially why they had left the situation. Yes, is because they didn't feel worthy enough. And so it wasn't that you were being judgmental, but they felt that way. It could have been self-judgment on themselves, like self-projection. So they could have been judgmental of themselves, like I said, because they saw you as a different standard than they felt at the time, thus causing judgment on themselves. Okay, but that was like one of their main concerns in this relationship was, how can they be better for you because you deserve better, and they needed to take the time out to heal that. Okay. All right, let's see what the oracles have to say. Where are we at time-wise? 25 minutes. Okay. Okay, they keep telling me to go this one, so I'll do this one, and then we'll get some messages from your person, from this person who's coming in. Let's see. All right, what does Taurus need to know about? Guys, I really feel your exhaustion. Like, as I've gone through this reading, like, I just keep getting this feeling of, like, being really tired. It's kind of like you're like, oh, here we are again. And to be honest with you, some of you guys are like, oh, here I am again, like, watching another reading, and they're telling me somebody else is coming back in, and I'm tired of hearing that people are coming back in, and it's, like, the same cycles. And I feel like that is exhausting to you, which I completely understand, trust me. All right, come on, guys. Let's see if I can do it on the table. No. There we go. Okay. Okay, guys. So, peace is in the reverse, so I will get that from the book. It is a protection message. You have flexible here, number 19. Reduces down to a 1 if you're doing the numerology stuff. So about beginnings, but with being flexible, it is what it is. It's saying like, A, don't be so controlling of things in your life. B, surrender to certain things. You know, it could be talking about, they're pointing these two cards out to me. It could be about how this person comes across. Be flexible in the fact that they might not say things a certain way, so don't be judgmental on how it comes across. Okay, look at it from a different perspective. Okay, so this definitely reminds me of like the Hanged Man, not necessarily in the sense of being stuck, but just getting a different perspective on things. So they're telling me tread lightly, basically saying like, don't be hard on how this person says what they, like, be open to their communication, okay? Because they really have thought about it, and it really does not bother them, but it's a really high concern of theirs if you're going to be accepting of it or not. Like, they are, I don't even know the right words to say for that. Self-conscious, there you go. They're being very self-conscious about what it is they have to say, like how they're going to say it. So when that message does come across, just kind of know that they might not say it the way that they mean it necessarily. It might come off a different way, so just kind of look at it from a different perspective. Going the distance, 47, obviously, I feel your energy is tiring. Going the distance is exactly like it means, you know, don't give up. Even though, like, if you look at the back end of this cheetah, like, he's missing, like, his back end. Like, it's, like, going in the wind. Okay? So you may feel defeated, you may feel like you're at the end of your rope, and you may feel like you are giving up on a lot of things because you're tired. For some of you, it could be just emotionally tired, but for a lot of you, I feel like it's physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually exhausted. So do take time out for yourself. Know that the distance is a long haul, is what they're telling me. So don't look too far in the future. You know what I mean? Because it's a very long time. Okay, so they're saying like short steps, small steps, short distances end up making up the whole entire distance. Okay, so take things a day at a time. Take things a step at a step, one by one. Okay, you don't have to go jumping in and racing and competing with yourself in this matter. And they're telling me this applies to all areas of your life, not just in relationships. But take some time out to reevaluate and break things down, is what they're telling me. Okay, break things down. What is this? Set 47 is 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a 2 card. Okay. Okay. Peace in reverse. I'll read that one. And then you have fork in the road at the bottom. Oh, here's where I got the other one. So you have message in a bottle. And I just saw the milk and honey one. I thought, here's the happy and the milk and honey. Okay. You could be relying on friends. And they're saying tap into your feminine energy with the yin in reverse. And tap into your friends community. Okay, friends and family. But they're telling me use caution with that, because this is somebody who is coming. Oh, sorry, back of the deck. Yeah, the fork of the road. They are telling me that because this is somebody that is coming in, that some of your friends and some of your family might not like that idea so much. So tread lightly. Choose who you're going to tell or talk to about it very carefully. Like I said, fork in the road's in the bottom of the deck, not the back of the deck, the bottom of the deck. So you guys do have a decision to make, and we know that decision is, are you going to accept this person as they are? Are you going to accept them how they've changed? Are you going to accept maybe an apology coming through? Where'd it go? Page of Cups that we had out, it was in this deck. Page of Cups sometimes can be an apology, okay? But the question is, are you going to accept this person back, or are you going to do your own thing and go a different path? The choice is yours. You do have free will in that. Sorry, guys. All right. Peace in reverse, your protection message. Now is the time for calmness and well-being in spite of temporary conditions. Even if there are dissonant notes in the music of your life, all that means is that you must go within and fine-tune the extraordinary instrument that you are. Find harmony within yourself and don't look to the outer world to provide certainty. This too shall pass, and once again your life will be filled with beautiful music. Sorry. Some of you could be magic though. Yeah, so exactly like I just said, guys, I feel like a lot of you, because of this go distance card here, like you're having to find this inner peace again, and like I said, fine-tuning yourself again. And that's just an outside message. I don't feel like that necessarily has any direct relationship to the tarot cards that we've pulled, but it's just like a guidance for you in general, okay? Which is good. I'll take it, right? Flexibility in that matter. Flexibility could also be about doing things differently in your day-to-day life. Trying, like it said, fine-tuning, right? It said fine-tuning who you are within. That could be flexibility too. That could be changing your perspective on the way you go about doing things. Maybe surrendering control in certain areas that you feel you have to control, right? Oops. All right, this one says, worth fighting for. Oh, here we go. I saw that. I should not have seen that. If I came back to you, would you even give me another chance? You've given me so many already. And that could apply to some of you or all of you about giving this person multiple chances. Or this could be the first time that you give them a chance. Who knows? Next one says, can I see you tonight? I need to see you soon. And guys, I feel like with the message, there could be some sort of meeting in that message. They could ask you for coffee, is what they're telling me right now. Some sort of like lunch date, perhaps something out in the open during the daytime. I'm definitely seeing like cafe vibes though. I fear I will lose you one day. Okay, I will come knock at your door with a surprise. I need to see you. So again, this person, like I said, it's really weighing on them at this moment about seeing you and talking to you. Like they want this line of communication to open up, okay? Again, with what they have to say and how they have to say it, I feel like this fear of losing you, it really weighs heavy on them. That's why they're trying to figure out how to say the right words. All right, guys, I'm really not... Okay, hold on. Let me do one more shuffle, see if I get anything else for you, because I'm not getting much. I have my meditation music on. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I always second guess if you guys can or not. Okay, please do not give up on us. Have faith, surrender. And we talked about surrendering a couple of times. Okay. All right. This first one that came out said, you are like sunshine on a cold, rainy day. Please stay. So you have 2 cards here about staying, 2 cards about I need to see you. Giving them another chance and worth fighting for. This one says, I need to learn to love me first. Please give me time. And I feel like this is them and what they had to go through. I don't feel like this is right now. I feel like they might still need, like I said, some time to figure out what to say, but it's not because they don't love themselves. I think this is what they needed to do. This was part of what they needed to do, was to love themselves first. And that could be something that they mentioned to you in the message that they give you. So and I don't feel like that's coming in an actual text message. I feel like that's an in-person conversation, and I feel like it's them sitting you down at, like I said, that kind of cafe vibe that I'm getting, and saying, hey, you know, I'm sorry that this happened. I'm sorry I went about it this way. I learned so much by doing X, Y, Z. And I realized that my problem was I needed to love me first. And this is what I found out, or this is what I did, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this sentence, I needed to learn to love me first. I feel like that's coming out in their conversation with you when they sit down with you. Okay, couple of things here. I want us to move in together soon. Can we start a family one day? I want to do right by you. And then your guides will show you the truth. Meditate. Okay, bottom of the deck says, I am trying to figure out a plan for this to work. I want an us. So guys, I mean, this person definitely wants to see you. They're definitely wanting to fight for you. They're definitely wanting to have you as part of their life. They want a future with you, a long-term future with you. And like I said, they just needed some healing to go through themselves in order to come back to you, okay? And like I said, it's divinely guided, and it's totally up to you guys if you accept what this person has to say or not. You guys will know better than me, and every situation is different for everybody that watches this, okay? All right, guys, that's all I have for you today. Real quickly, we are at, I think, 45 subscribers. So like I said in all my other videos, when we get to 100, I will start doing giveaways. Giveaways will not just consist of tarot cards and things of that such, but will also be things for healing yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally as well, okay? Just because that's my Lindsey Alexis brand, okay? So we're almost there. So share out videos, like videos, tell your friends and family. I do have a Facebook page too, guys. If you want to check that out, it's the same. It's Aligned Souls Tarot. So please check that out. Share that out on your pages and social media and stuff too as well. Alright guys, I will see you guys here next time. I hope that resonated for a lot of you. Again, please like, share, comment below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, Taurus.